I'd already made a question and answer video, but the file got corrupted, so I'm going to do another one very quickly because I don't want to do it all again. So here are the names of people who asked me questions. Abercrombie 10112, Shidma, Dex 0624, and Cloud Animals. One of the questions were, what are the pros and cons of studying in Dublin? Pros, everything. You learn a lot about who you are, a lot about what you are capable of, things that you never thought you could do. I mean, studying abroad is just in general a very good idea. I highly recommend studying abroad to every single person, whether it's in Ireland or somewhere else. I highly recommend it. Cons, I wouldn't say there were any cons. Even the stuff that I didn't enjoy, because I remember in my first couple videos I was freaking out, going crazy. It's worth it. It's worth, feeling homesick and missing your parents and missing your friends and all that stuff. It's every second is worth it. It's worth the money I paid. It's worth, starving. It's worth everything. How do I manage living fees, food, electric? My living fees, as far as housing, were kind of like a built-in fee. The study abroad program was through my school, so it was just kind of you pay a fee and then it's covered. As far as electric and rent and that kind of stuff, food we had to pay for ourselves. My cardinal rule, never buy anything over €1. If you go to Tesco, they are the grocery store over there, and there's tons of stuff you can buy, cheap stuff. So definitely buy the fresh food, the fresh vegetables and that kind of stuff, because it's cheaper. And I didn't really buy snacks. Snacks did not really exist while I was over there. Though I did buy Jammy Dodgers. I highly recommend them. That was the one thing I splurged on. Let's see. How to get a visa. Well, in order for us to get into the country, we needed a letter from the school or university that you're going to that says that you're going to be studying there. And then you have to present that letter, your ID, and then pay €50, I think it is, to get your student visa. And the student, or the immigration place is, if you go on the DART to Tara Street Station, and when you exit out, you'll take a left, and it'll be on the left-hand side, because on the right-hand side is the Liffey. And it's just maybe a block or two down. You just walk right in. It's kind of like a DMV here, and it can be really busy. It can be not busy at all. So you could be there for 3 hours, or you could be there for 15 minutes. So, but you just go in there and you're oh, I'm studying. Here's all my stuff, and then they'll ask you a couple questions, and then you sign it, and ta-da! I would look online though. I'm not sure I'm the best source to ask. However, that is what I did. Did I enjoy Ireland? Yes. Obviously, I feel my videos should have said that, but yeah, I did actually really enjoy every second of it. As far as scholarships from Ireland or Europe and that kind of thing, I'm not sure how that works. I know Ireland is very picky about giving their money only to Irish people so that they can keep their economy going, and keep Irelanders, the Irish, in Ireland. So that's what that is. I mean, there's a lot of private scholarships you can find online or through your school, so maybe look into that. Is it expensive to go? Yes, but saving up that money and going, it's worth it. I mean, I lived in a nice neighborhood, a really nice neighborhood, and although I didn't buy a lot of frivolous stuff, because I saved all my money for traveling other places, I would say that if you have access to some extra money, bring it. And make sure you have an emergency fund, because you never know when you have to go to the hospital or anything like that. I ended up going to the hospital because I had sprained my ankle really bad to the point where I couldn't walk on it. So make sure that you have an emergency fund and a credit card. How to manage my money. Like I said, my cardinal rule, don't buy anything over €1. That's really all I did. Don't eat snacks. Don't go out to eat. Make your own food. Don't buy anything you don't have to. I mean, I went clothing shopping maybe once because I needed a sweater. I bought souvenirs, but I didn't go crazy overboard, and I made sure that I kept money aside for other travel things. Like, I would budget and budget and budget and skimp where you can. Never buy brand name stuff. Always go Tesco brand. If you're a drinker, if you like to go out and party, buy alcohol at the grocery store. Take a few shots before you go out, and then buy one beer. I mean, that's what gets you. It's when you go out and party, when you go out to eat, when you go out to a bunch of places and just spend tons of money, and the next thing you know, you're eating a carrot for dinner. Like, you just have to be careful. As far as that goes, that's what that is. And I hope it was informative. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll try to get back in a timely manner. I think that's all. Adios.